Hi everyone, this is Prabhat, and in this video we are going to look at the execution of our application. So how do we execute it? We do control plus tilde, and that is going to open our terminal. In the terminal, remember this is a git bash, right? Bash terminal of git. So if you install git software, you will have this terminal available for you. So the command that I am going to run is sudo/scripts/activate. And remember, in your case, this will be most likely .venv, right? So we hit enter and our environment variable, our environment uh, development environment is set up. Not, yeah, basically our environment is set up. In this environment, we can install the packages that we have to run, right? So what are the so first things first? We have to install certain packages. If you're trying to execute this software for the first time, then you need to install them. So how do you do that? First, you do uh, pip list, right? In my case, like I am just doing this because these are installed, so these are showing up. I just wanted to install these two packages, MySQL and mysql-connector-python and python-dotenv. And how do you do that? You don't need to print pip list, and this doesn't have to show up. You just need to run this command and this next command that I'm about to type. So you're going to type pip mysql connector and match it word by word. Python space Python hyphen dot env, right? So this is the one. So you do pip space mysql hyphen connector hyphen python and space then python hyphen dot env. This allows you to install these two packages. If the packages are downloaded, uh, things are going to be ready, right? So we just run this clear command. Next up, we need to execute our file, right? Which file do we execute? We have to run this main.py. So how do we do that? We do py command and then main.py. This is going to print our interface, which we have like register, login, exit. So let's just imagine that we do not have any sort of account. So how do we proceed? So first we register, right? So one is what we enter and here name. So what should be the name? Let's just have Dan Unso. This is the name. Enrollment number, let's just say MIT 1234. This is the enrollment number. This must be unique by the way. Uh, enrollment number cannot be the same for multiple users. College name, let's just say uh, some weird college. Branch name, let's just say MBA. Contact number, well, it can be anything. So 0987654321, something like this. Password is going to be just Dan and then CUSO hashtag one. Now, why am I having all these variations? It's because we must have a small letter, a capital letter, a special character, and a digit. We are checking for it, right? So we do this and it just says that registration is now complete. Do you want to continue? So you must option in yes or no. So I would say yes. So yeah, the registration is done. Now we have our user there. So we are ready to now log in. So what operation we want to perform? I entered two, which means login. What is the username? Well, the username here in our application is the same as enrollment number. So it's MIT 1234. And password is Dan also hashtag one, right? So the login is successful, right? the login is actually successful. We have successfully logged in this user, MIT1234, right? Now, what are these? Like, you can clearly see that these are the options that are there: attempt quiz, view results, show profile, and a bunch of them, right? So, let us just say that our user wants to attempt quiz, right? So, enter them. Now, the first question is there. What does HTML stand for? Well, it's obvious. Hypertext markup language. So yes. Which HTML tag is used to define an unordered list? UL, right? Then which HTML attribute specifies alternate text for an image? Well, the alt tag, right? Now, what is the correct HTML tag for inserting a line break? Well, it's the BR tag, right? So the option 2 is correct. Which value of method attribute of form tag used is used is actually going to be is used not used. So basically this here is incorrect. Which value of method attribute of form tag is not used to update the form data. So you do actually use the put to update, you use the patch to update, you use the post to update actually, but you don't have an update method, right? So the answer is actually four, right? So the quiz has been finished, right? And you can say that once the quiz was finished, a, rec- a record is printed, right? Which has the ID of 14, a category of HTML. Correct questions were 5, incorrect questions were 0, total questions were 5, percentage is 100%, and the ID of the student is 30, right? So you can clearly see that once the quiz is done, we are also printing the record. Now we like there's option what does user now want to perform. So we want the user to show their profile, right? So we press 3. So you can see that the user details are being printed. Name is Dan Kuso. Enrollment number is MIT 1234. College name is some weird college. Branch is MBA. And the contact number is this. Right? Remember, we are not printing password. We do not want to be printing passwords over here. Right? So let us see the update profile feature. Right? So we do this. So what do you want to actually update, right? So let's just say that we want to update the username, right? So the second option is what we want to update. Updated data is going to be MIT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Enter. Now we want to show profile again to make sure that the data was updated, right? So wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Well, we want to. Well, this is it. I mean, there is a bug in the code, right? So there is a bug in the code, and the bug is happening when the user is actually updating its username. That is when the update function is not able to sort of update the user. Why is that? Well, let's just check out what the reason is. In the modules, we do have our attempt quiz, keep going, login, register, update profile. And let us just see that we have this query, update user, set college. Aha, is this the error? You got, you are updating the name, You are updating the environment, right? But you are updating the environment. The reason it might be happening is because the environment is being changed, right? So we cannot really allow users to change their environment. So we do have to deal with this. So there is this portion of the code where error is there. Here we can do this, right? Hashtag and this part of the code is for actually has words. So as you can see, when we are actually working on projects, we do have some bugs in our code, right? So I guess at this point of time, we have no option but to log out. Yes, we want to continue, right? So let's create another user. So that enrollment number again MIT 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. College name alpha something branch MCA. Contact number again something like this, right? Password again the same thing. We have to have something like that. So if you want, rather we can have just Dan to so hash one, right? Restrictions complete. Yes. Login. Again, MIT 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Password is Dan user hash one. Again, we want to attempt quiz. Which tag for image file? Uh, line break two. Hyper HTML, right? Horizontal line code. Uh, what is the purpose of meta tag in HTML? Uh, Basically, to specify character encoding of all of these, like that is the most correct one. Uh, all right. Now we want to show the leaderboard. We click 5 and it should pretty much. Actually, it's not going to sort them, but it is going to give you uh, pretty much the name of the people who have taken the test, their enrollment number, correct answer, incorrect answers, total answer, and percentage. That is going to be printed, right? So that is there, right? So you can see that some of these features are working. Uh, this one definitely failed, the update for Python, and it only failed because I am using enrollment number to look up everything and update everything. And I try to update enrollment number again. That is what caused the issue. But other than that, rest of the code seems to be working quite well. Uh, well, it's embarrassing, but it is what it is, right? So we are going to log out again. And yes, we do want to continue. We just want to make sure that the exit function is working properly. So we enter free. And yeah, so the program is exiting. So other than this one functionality, where we are actually updating the profile of the user, and especially when we are updating their environment number, that is where the bug is. Other than that, the program is working just about okay. Yeah, so that is about it. Thanks for watching.